Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. Pitching in our game today, Max Fried. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off, I can promise you that.
Ready for baseball here in New York. Here's Byron Buxton. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. Yoan. Right through there for a strike. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bellinger under it. Brings it in. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Josh Bell in the box now. Takes strike one.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
One out and a runner at second. Inside. Ball two.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Man at second. And that one hit to first. Rice takes it to the bag. Now 2 away. Just missed. The 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one lifted to left. Bellinger sizing it up. And that'll do it. So they work around the leadoff double. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Back at Yankee Stadium, getting the nod on the mound, Joe Ryan. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Ripped to third and caught. One pitch and one out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Huh.
Next pitch misses. Ball 3.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Got him. And Judge is down on strikes. Judge wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. 1 out man at first. So up next for New York, Cody Bellinger.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Judge on the run. Cut on and miss. Throw
On
to
the
second.
tag, you're out.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That's
This
the ball.
guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. No score. New inning getting started. And now for the Twins, Ryan Jeffers.
Strike one.
The 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
That's inside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away. Just
That's
off
off the
the
plate.
inside edge. Second inning here, no score. And a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. And a curve misses outside. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Here's Royce Lewis. And that one is downstairs. And 1-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throws to first, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
Way out front for strike 2. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and there's one down.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
That's the ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now at the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Right.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there.
Ball.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. We'll move to the third with no score. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now for the Twins, Brooks Lee. Ouch, that one drilled him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the left-hander's not hurt out there. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Up.
The 0-1. Out to short. The flip. There's one. To first. Got a play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So Buxton gets a chance to hit now. Byron Buxton, former second overall pick back in 2012, right after Carlos Correa became the first pick in that draft. There's a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Got him swinging. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back in New York, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strikes now. I'd like to see him show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Ball. Outside.
Just off the inside edge. And that's ball 4.
Take your bait.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and Guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
One gone runner at first. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. Man at first, one away. Strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
The 0-2.
Oh.
Still tied at 0, last of the third. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now a quick throw to first, and he's back in easily. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to second. Save.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The Yankees looking to strike first here in the last half of the third.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. On to the fourth, still scoreless. As we go to the top of the fourth, and now for the Twins, Luke Keeschel.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Man at second.
Ball, low.
Fourth inning underway, no score. This ball's chopped on the ground. Caballero tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Fly to left his first time. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Ball one.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The Twins with a chance to score first. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed.
That's a ball.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
3-1 is on the way. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He'll score. The Twins have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The relay throw, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
Back-to-back singles. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Here's Trevor Larnach. His first at bat was a strikeout. And there's a foul ball. Two on, one out. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Right through there for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Two on, two outs. Not close with that one. 1-2 to count. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Line to right, base hit. Runner from third in to score. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
First and second, 2 outs. Brooks lead. The next Twin up to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Nope, that's low.
Two aboard, 2 outs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Jeffers on second. Lewis at first. 2 out of the inning. That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. Coming home. 1 run across. Rounds third. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they're up by 4.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Nope,
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Number 39 getting ready to go. Yarbrough, a left-hander, also throwing.
Oh.
Man on second, 2 down. That
That's a
one
ball.
misses. 3-1 now.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one catches the zone. 0-1.
Oh.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. Headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Now the second run is in. It's a 2-run double, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Max Fried will give way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher for the Yankees, number 39.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
And he takes a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. On a line. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. So in the end, 10 come to the plate, 6 of them come around to score. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Twins 6 and the Yankees nothing. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the inning, Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
That
Ball.
misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
That one fouled off. Comes up empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Singy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. The results speak for themselves, and he probably won't want to change a thing.
Stanton in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
Ball.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Here's a 1-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Rice stands in now and watches strike 1. Almost got him.
Ball 2.
Two one now. And the sweeper catches the plate.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Stays alive. The Twins up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
First and second, 2 down. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Sets him down looking. Yanks strand a pair. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back for more from the Bronx. And now for the Twins, Josh Bell.
Well, these Twins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in.
Oh, and a nice sliding stop. Nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun. Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Hard hit left side. Over to first, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. 1 for 2.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on.
Huh.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. High fly ball down the left field line. That one's got a chance. And it's gone. An absolute smash to left. And they add a run. It's 7-0.
So frustrating for any pitcher. Finished outside the zone, and he still managed to get punished with a home run. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
That's the ball.
The 1-0.
No, that's a ball. Strike 1.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Grisham on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Twins get one on this homer. It's now 7-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Popped up. Lewis under this one. And there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Huh.
Swings through that. Swings through it for the K. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Wells stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Ball.
And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Oh, great stop to first, and they get the out. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Royce Lewis digs in now.
Yes.
The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That was the emergency hack right there.
The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. The 0-2. There's a high chopper. Takes it himself. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Ball.
The Twins up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Nope. Ball 2.
Inside,
Nope.
just
That's inside.
missed. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's 2 away. Two down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Austin Martin. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses. Ball 1. And another ball.
That's a ball.
Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. And that will end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. But they're still in control. It's 7-0. Back at Yankee Stadium. Well, we go bottom 6. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees, they're being honest with themselves, struggling to make contact in this one. The strikeout has been a big issue, but at least they're going down swinging. Got to get the ball in play, though. It's time to change up the approach to focus on making simple contact and just go from there.
That one ripped right center field. Going back. And caught on the warning track.
So those numbers tell me they need to emphasize shorter, more controlled swings, hoping that leads to more balls in play the rest of the way.
Judge, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th.
That's a ball.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Up the middle. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. And with the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
Runner at first with 2 away. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Foul ball. Ball to strike. The pitch. Got him to chase one above the zone there. What a stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
the wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a thunderstick guy.
And that's not outdated.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham gets under it. 2 away. Here's Josh Bell. 0 for 3 in this one.
Oh.
Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. But it slices just foul. Two down, nobody on. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one ripped into right. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Twins 7 and the Yankees nothing. On the mound now for the Twins, Cody Lorison.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
In the air out towards right center. Walner should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
McMahon in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. This one in the air. Keishel. And that's the inning. Yanks held in check. They continue to trail 7-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Paul Blackburn.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Outdated. I'm more of a thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham gets under it. 2 away. Here's Josh Bell. 0 for 3 in this one.
Oh.
Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. But it slices just foul. Two down, nobody on. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one ripped into right. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Twins 7 and the Yankees nothing. On the mound now for the Twins, Cody Lorison.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
In the air out towards right center. Walner should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
McMahon in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. This one in the air. Keishel. And that's the inning. Yanks held in check. They continue to trail 7-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Paul Blackburn.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Fought off foul. The Twins up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one pushed foul.
Ball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2.
That's out
Just
the corner.
missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball popped up. Chisholm takes it in for the out. 2 down. So now the DH spot, Trevor Larnach.
Up.
Ground ball up the middle. Caballero on to first. 3rd out. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Back now in the Bronx, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero.
Hey. Whoa.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two down. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two. And down on strikes. And there's 1 down.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Hey.
The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In for a strike. Good slider. Good job to fight that one off. Goes down looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Cody Lorison done for the afternoon. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Zach Kent on to pitch here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Back to the top of the order now. Trent Grisham now at the plate. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That one drilled left field. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay, but he's in there easily.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Man at second.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The 1-1. That's down and in. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Eric Orrs getting loose out there. Man on second, two down. And it's even up. Next pitch is downstairs. Cody Bellinger waiting to hit for the Yankees. The kick, the 3-2. And ball four, two aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball four.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 3. Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. Coming home. One run across. Here comes the Judge around third. Relay throw home. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 7-2.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Zach Kent won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Eric Orrs.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Ball 1.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Two and one now. Swings over the top of that one. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Through 8 full, this is Yankees baseball on the Show NYC. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis.
Nope. 0-1. Oh.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's a foul ball. Line to left. And foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And that's outside, and it's 1-0.
Hey!
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. 2 down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Austin Martin. Out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Back here in New York, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. Up the middle, Keishel sends it to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-0.
Ball.
Orrs, the tall righty, 205 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. That one missed. Draws the walk
That's 4.
there.
Take your base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their 2nd challenge. And that's ball 4. Tried another splitter but missed the spot.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
McMahon stands in now, looks at that one inside. Sliced hard but foul. The 1-1.
Oh.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. So a walk puts runners at 1st and 2nd.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
That's a ball.
And it skips into dirt. Two on, 1 out. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. On the ground, right side. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Well, this offense just got a major gift. Probably should have been a double play, but it all starts with a good feed to 2nd. And right there, everything broke down on the throw. We'll see if they can capitalize on this.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Eric Orrs gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So they turn to their closer, Taylor Rogers.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Foul ball there. Here, bottom 9, and the home team trying to rally to at least tie it up. Gets the outside corner with that one. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Yankees with only one out remaining.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
2 on, 2 outs. The Yanks down to their final strike.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, the fourth inning proved to be the real turning point. They looked locked in at the plate after that first time through the order where it just seemed that they were off balance a little bit. But once they started really recognizing the pitches, everything started to click.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.